Welcome to episode 4 of Chess Battle City in JavaScript. We will talk about scenes and how to manage them. Our main objective in writing a nice code is delegating tasks and lightening the load in main. So, scene manager will be responsible on routing between scenes, and we will need to provide it with the event manager because other scene will subscribe to event. As an example, I have added the load scene which will present the loading percent. Then after fully loading our assets will display a loading complete and halt for an interaction by the user, so that when user click a button on the keyboard or click with the mouse, the scene will be directed to the main menu where I created this animation. I will explain it later on. For this demo, I have added 3 new files: scene manager and 2 loading scene, 2 scenes, the loading scene and the main menu scene. I have also prepared something new regarding the drawing on image on a context. So what about scene manager? We will need to import every scene that we will be routing to. As a constructor, it takes the event manager and the main game because we may need later on to stop the timer or something. So what it does, it has 2 functions, the update and the draw, and we have 2 loading and 2 menu. I actually updated this. Okay. Let me fix this later. I'll fix it now. 1 second. Okay. So okay, I will explain now why I have updated it, because when I created I'm switching the scene. If I provided the scene and then removing all the subscriber, upon constructing of the scene, we are adding it as a subscriber to the event manager. So when this happen and after that this happen, we neglect the adding the subscriber. So fixing that would be like adding it later on, just like removing the subscriber, then assigning the scene with a new subscriber. I added the switch subscriber. So what about using the scene manager in the main? We need first to import it. Import scene manager from the file where it is. We assign a new scene manager. We provide the event manager and the main, and in the update we no longer have here a draw or update, but on its own, but we have scene manager.update. We provided with the time. Scene manager.draw, we provided with the context. I also added this here to print that time after printing all, and I switched from firing at will to firing in a buffer. So this is the timer, and this will be the scene that will be handled throughout the scene manager and not in the main directly. The scene loading will import 2 classes also, the assets manager, because we want to know what percentage has been loaded, keyboard and mouse, in order to handle events. I have added in the loading scene that after everything have been loaded, we will halt and wait for the user to click. When the user click, the second scene will occur. So what happened here is that if everything was loaded, we display the text loading complete. If nothing, if we are still loading, we will display what is the percent of the loaded stuff in the center of the page. So the main menu scene, I have prepared something to talk about it. Okay, so in this scene we will display the menu. For now it's just presented by writing text on the canvas, but later on we will create objects. We have this array here with the menu items. I have added this because to show you how the two sides close on each other. The animation is quite simple to implement. I intended to explain this parameter in context draw image. So the context draw image can take 2, 4 or 8 parameters in addition to the image that we want to draw. If we only provided 2, that they are x and y, are the parameters where we will start drawing. If nothing after, if only 2, it will draw the whole image. If we provided 4 parameters, the third and fourth will be the width and height. It will scale the image, not crop it. But if we provided 8 parameters like I am using instead, in addition to the image of course, which will sum total to 9, we will present the x and y where we will be drawing from the image, the width and height, and then the location and width and height which will be drawing on the new context. So the first 4 will be for cropping, the second 4 will be for drawing, and we will use that in cutting our sprites from the loaded assets that I talked about in the previous episode. So I will go again throughout the demonstration. We will be loading. It's very fast, so just display loading complete. If I remove, okay, it's so fast I don't get to see loading percent. Okay, so the animation is as follows. We crop the image into 2 splices. We can play with it more. We can divide it into 4, make 1/4 from here, 1/4 from here. You can toy with it later. So this would be the conclude of this episode. Hope you get new information. Thank you for watching.